One second, I will do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello, Serendip. 1 second, I'm setting everything up. Sorry for being late. One second, technical difficulty. Okay, let's see. Then the YouTube integration. There. Works. Ruin the bell. Rio J. And everyone. Hello. Okay, no. Nothing. What should you do today? I wanted to practice more faces. More faces and more on model, and sorry for the delay, I had to take a picture of butterflies. Right. I can show you what I've been working on first. So one is like this one that we did last time, so maybe we will continue that sometime. Maybe like I will research a bit more how to do these things before it. And I also like want to get a lot of like face practice done. I think like the eyes are fun, right? They're kind of anime eyes. I think though when you zoom out, they should be easier readable. And I did this here. It's like a big dragon. I'm making it for a friend. And I'm maybe a bit inspired by Spyro. So maybe let's draw more dragons or any other character. Or maybe more Digimon. Let's see. Digimon. There's also like some other Digimons that I wanted to draw, but I forgot the name of it. Digimon list. Why is Pokemon so cool? He's just awesome. Looks so cool. Okay. Concentrate plan. Concentrate plan. Digimon list. List of Digimon. 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 Okay. Okay, that's a long list. There's so many Digimon? I thought there were like 5 or like 50. But I guess there are more than 50. So I quickly have to check back here. Let's see. Digimon. There was one that I wanted to try. Of course, like I want to try Pokemon again. I think like the more I draw it, I think I meant a phase where I get the like another layer of detail in drawing on model. So it's probably something that everyone else knows already. But still. And Adra, welcome. So we will draw, I think we will try Tsudomon. Let's see, Tsudomon. And Wargreymon. Pseudomon, Wargreymon, what else? And XVmon, of course. And maybe this red one, but I forgot how it's called. Yeah. We can use this. Why are they so manly? Okay, Wargreymon. You will be distracted by their aura. Wargreymon. Do we have like an official pose? It's kind of 3/4. Also really cool. Like, just is cool. I think like I need to find the essence of it, right? The essence, so that no matter in which angle I draw it, it always keeps like this like cool kind of face thing. And I think I can like figure it out. That's cool. Like look at him. He's just standing there menacingly. Okay, and then XVmon. And yeah, XVmon. Okay. I call it just DG practice. And Luban will say welcome. Let's see. Is that a tattoo? No, it's like kind of a... I'm not sure what it is. Okay. Also, our pen nib is getting small again. I guess that just means we're getting good practice in. So... why does this eye seem to be there? I think it's better if like the both are kind of like cut off, right? Like this maybe. I think then it's fun. Something like that. Fierce expression. And... This be white? Yeah, white. Maybe it should not be as dark. Just a tiny bit. I think I figured out that like if you draw this part here, it shows that it's kind of a round eyeball, right? Or something. Don't want to overdo it, of course. Total Digimon eyes. And Amanda Leigh 5 sleeping, welcome. And lifting up our muscles, welcome. So let's see. With totally fierce eyes, it's a good start, right? I think my eyes are definitely getting better. And I think I don't even want to draw this part here. Let's just leave it out for now. this part here. We make it smaller. The nose fin here. But the eyes are a bit small, a bit big, but maybe that means we just need to make the nose bigger. And then it's, I think, like kind of, it looks kind of like the tigers that we drew, right? So for the tigers, I think that I want to have like this part here a bit smaller than the other parts. And then like kind of an oval face. Not totally oval, but like a lot. And this can also like be a bit like... maybe a bit more angled. Not too angled, but a bit angled. This can go. Something like that. These like fangs. I think like with fangs I often have like the problem of like making them not the right shape. Even like if like this thing here is kind of round, right? And this is straight. But I think I still have like something about it that I'm having a hard time with. Like anytime I draw fangs, they look a bit wrong, I think. But it's kind of nice that I like see these things now, right? Like I totally would not even have like been able to like name the problem, I think, a few weeks before. Something like this. And this is also kind of long. And you can again, the eyes a bit more down than it's in the original. I think that's always charming. So I think here the eyes are a tiny bit too bulging out, and this streak on the bottom I don't like too much. Of course, like it's just a still frame, right? If you look at like other still frames, it's could be totally different. Oh, and Wunderbar, welcome. And Rebecca Doodles. Right. Wie geht's, wie steht's in der Hitze? Ich hoffe, Rebecca Doodles ist fein, ist okay und trinkt viel. So, I hope Rebecca Doodles is fine in the heat and drinks a lot. Ich habe glücklicherweise eine Klimaanlage. Luckily I have an AC unit. So ja, trink viel und gib Acht. Yeah, drink a lot and be safe. On a Lipton iced tea, nice. I'm sipping on some milk and some water, so like I have like one of those like giant IKEA glasses that are, one is with milk and one is with water. Habe auch Klima. Sehr gut. Yeah, I think like I'm not sure how it is in other countries, but I think in like Central and Northern Europe, or maybe that's just German countries, I'm not sure, but basically like there has been like since ever, I think people were really like against the AC units because it was like, I think like seen as a waste of money and that you should just endure like the heat. But I think like recently kind of like everyone is saying like, yeah, AC units make sense, right? And I think like that's because like in olden times, like the cold was a bigger problem than the heat. So everyone built their houses like, at least like in Central Europe, really isolated and really like not taking too much care. I guess like you could say that like in like the like cities they still build like things so that they can like the air can go through with like kind of like inner courts and stuff, but like still. Okay. Where was I again? So we have this. Like I'm looking like really closely. Maybe we can even get a tiny bit the teeth even further together. Like just a tiny bit. So this part here looks a bit more small. And I think like I'm getting better at like noticing that. I guess like, of course like, it's funny because like for like drawing, right? Like basically like the concepts everyone knows, but my head clicking with it is something that just takes time, right? So that's totally normal. But something like just like knowing the distance of things, and that's like something that like I when I like see it on like other people or like even other beginners, I'm totally jealous of. Like, how can they like totally like see a thing that they reference and then they get like all the distances right? That's crazy. And I guess like some people use like smudge tool or something, but it's still like they still get like the distances right. So yeah, this is something I need to work on. But it's also something that I'm working on every time, I think. Rebecca Doodle says, arbeite auch an Kunst, mache VTuber-Models, aber eher so toony. That sounds great. So basically, like Rebecca Doodle said, they are also working on art and making VTuber models. That's crazy. VTuber models are totally cool. And more in a toony style. I want to see them sometime. So exciting. The thing is like, of course, like I'm like totally attached to this VTuber model because I love it. It's so cute and I got it from a friend, right? So I only like tried to make a VTuber model too, and I did one before I got this one too, right? So like, I will never like replace this one. Maybe I will just make like different ones for like special occasions or something. And like if sometimes in the future I will have a new one, I will also always use this one. But I think like I made one VTuber model, or like at least like I think in October or something, that I did not finish rigging perfectly. But then I think between that my art skills got a lot better. So there's like a lot of things that I would change, and then my like trial version of like the Live to Leave thing was over. And local mechanic, welcome. Then Ron de Boer says, I'm learning German as a beginner. Dann bist du hier genau richtig. So that means then you are here perfectly right. Then you're here perfectly. Then you are just at the right spot. Something like that. I can speak more English. German. Ich kann mehr Deutsch reden. Yeah. Also my accent is totally showing. Of course, like in like English and German, my accent is totally showing, right? So I think like I cannot hide my accent totally, like not at all. So like people who know German or like around Germans a lot, they know instantly where they can place me. But the thing is, I don't mind it for myself. But sadly, I got like some kind of bad reactions that were maybe meant as a joke, as like one connection, or maybe it was not meant that way, but it came off a bit like, oh, so you are South Austrian, or like not South Austrian, but like South German, Austrian, Bavarian, what's called like speak family accent thingy. So I guess like for like, I guess standard German or like Northern German, I sometimes feel that I'm being like weirdly put on the spot or something, or maybe it just feels that way. I love to the North German accents too. Like I was at a friend's place once and we ate like breakfast and there was like his grandma or something and she had like this like really like North German Plattdeutsch accent, which is just really friendly and like in a endearing way, really direct. I think as like South German thing. But yeah, that was nice. Where was I again? Let's continue this. Maybe this eye a bit more here. The eyes be a bit smaller in general. Not sure. I'm so happy that I'm making the anime eyes now, right? I think like just adding highlights makes them instantly anime kind of. A bit smaller. Yeah, I think I like it a bit smaller. Okay. Then let's continue. I also like I'm not so sure about the beard. I guess like it's like a walrus. And Lana says, "Are you drawing Digimon right now?" Yes. Also, speaking about your Wings Club profile picture, I watched Wings Club yesterday. Basically, I can explain. I think like I was like speaking with a friend about kind of like hair highlights. And I think the ones in the like original Wings Club series are really nice. They are like kind of how it's called, like toony, but showing texture well, which is nice. Maybe this thing here should be bigger. Eminem says, Blan drawing the same three things he's known since childhood. Yes. And the thing is, why did they not draw it sooner, right? Like, I think I have never thought about drawing things like characters that I like from media. Like, the thought never occurred to me, even if it's kind of like a cornerstone of like furry culture and I guess like also like anime culture, right? Or like otaku culture. Anime, otaku, furry, kimono culture. Yeah, right. For those that don't know, furry in Japanese is more called, like, I think like furry people also understand, but there's also the term kimono. So like kimono, or like kimono, and then the na is like the like English, like, for example, it would be like literally beastar or something. Or I guess furry, the re is also the same as r, like furra. Baker, it's also like with an r, right? Baker, furrer. How was it? Yeah, I think I watched like the first episode or something. I just like looked for like kind of like funny stills and yeah, the hair highlights basically. And yeah, I think like my conclusion was that the evil witches are totally stealing the show or something. And what else did I think? Yeah, I guess the poses are also fun. So like the animation, I think, is like really like kind of bad in a good way in some ways, or like a bit cheap but like in an endearing way, right? Like I preferred being like cheap but like bone animated than being looking better and being more like bone animated, like the Flash animation that it had later. And it says his voice growls so low when he does the the like It's like American right? I cannot say it. I mean, like I can say it, but only consciously. Okay, I'm totally not focusing. I think I need to get more water. That's the toothy one. Yeah, it's like totally toothy, right? I guess like it's like a combination of rabbit and sea lion and sea elephant, or like walrus. Yeah, probably mostly walrus and also lion kind of. Walrus lion. Yes, the animation. So like the animation in Wings Club is kind of like not extremely smooth, but efficient in a fun way, in a kind of endearing way. Like it's like not the most it's not the most overproduced thing, and I think that's like refreshing kind of, right? Like I think when you watch an anime and you see like kind of funny background things, then it's endearing in a way. And it's like still like the frames are drawn, right? Like the really old ones, so better like it's endearing than perfect and like so computerized that it's like doesn't have as much character. Okay, let's continue here. So, the eyes, this is the thing. Oh, right, I'll quickly get some water. I'll be right back. Intermission. I'll be right back. So here, I'm back. So Leonard John Paul says, what do you think of world building? The inconsistent lore. The inconsistent lore? I think like maybe like I'm a Wings Club Lapa? I'm not sure. And the world building. I think like what is nice, like I didn't like never watch it fully, and like I'm not extremely interested in it, but I think what I like about it is that it's like an isekai, right? It's an isekai anime. Wings Club is an isekai anime. Because people get into another world. And I think I always liked the isekai anime more than the non-isekai anime. So, for example, there are like Digimon seasons where it's in the real world and where it's like not in the real world, right? And or like Inuyasha or something where they're like basically are always in the not real world, or like in the like medieval fantasy world, or like the historic world. It's kind of medieval fantasy, but at least doesn't have RPG elements, which is nice. okay, that's like this minute differences, okay. Where's the intermission thing here? And... But yeah, world building wise, I think world building wise, it was a bit... It could have been worse, but it's endearingly dilettantic, right? Like it's endearingly... They're trying to kind of make like more world building than they thought of at the start, and then they had for that budget, but that makes it kind of good, I think. Like, if the world seems bigger than it is shown, that's a nice thing, and I think they kind of succeeded with that. So, it's not really deep, but endearing. Okay, let's see. Can I like... Also, like, I should like... Where did I have the other one? I think I love this one here. 1 second. Yeah. So like they're like different stills, right? I cannot just basically this one is really cute kind of, right? Like why is he so friendly? It's fun. And this one here I think looks really cool. This one here. That John Paul says every isekai anime come across a generic and high keyboard, right? Because it's like kind of like formulaic, too much, like same thing where they don't really think about the world building much, right? Or like where the world building is kind of forgettable. But I think it's the same in a lot of like RPGs where it's also kind of forgettable. So yeah, but same for me. I think like a lot of isekai anime are just boring. I also haven't watched much anime in recent times. I think like the most thing I have watched recently was Dorohedoro, which is great because it has great world building, I think. Or like great vibes and world building. I think this frame I love too, right? It's so funny. He's just like a rascal or something. This one is a bit weird. This one is better. Or maybe the eyes should be lower. Maybe they should be a bit farther apart. Just a tiny bit. Something like this. Okay, let's concentrate now. So we have like kind of like cheek tufts. Kind of cheek tufts. Where's the horn? Also, like everything has horns in this thing, right? Like, I guess like Gen 1 Pokemon also, like everything has horns that like maybe didn't need horns. But Digimon also, like everyone has horns. All unicorns. Needs to be further down, I think. Whoops. I can't believe it took them this long to make season 2 of Dorohedoro. Yeah, it was some time, right? But I liked it. I really liked it. I guess I like the world building because it's like dark but nice. So like it's kind of non-serious in a good way. I think it's better than the other way around. where it looks nice but is just too serious, or people are just not nice to each other. Basically, I think maybe that's like a stretch, but I watched like the Amazing Digital Circus, right? I guess like it's not like everyone is mean to each other, but there are like really many people who kind of bully each other the whole time, and the aesthetics are right kind of cutesy, right? Or like the aesthetics are innocent, but like they bully each other or like psychologically torture each other. But like in Dorohedoro, it's like everything is like the and like in the Amazing Digital Circus, there's like cartoon violence, but not real violence, right? But then in Dorohedoro, there is kind of like gritty, the world is dark and evil, and real violence. But everyone is nice to each other, and everyone, like, I think like no one really, or at least like the nice people or like the main cast, are really nice to each other, even if they're like the bad people, right? Meanwhile, like in Amazing Digital Circus, it's the other way around. Everything looks really like soft and cutesy, but they bully each other and are kind of bad people to each other, but it looks cute. Yeah. Kind of opposites, I think. Only saving grace is a furry beast man. Exactly, like in Isekai furry anime, Isekai anime, there's a beast man in episode 9 in the background for 2 seconds. I have to watch it now. Serendip says, LARPing is my favorite activity. Same. And Mr. Silvergreen, welcome. And Natalie Lupez, welcome. I think this is too bullet shaped, kind of, right? Wait, this is better. Kind of needs to be convex, it's called, I think. I will try again. A bit more like this, but also not too much. I think the nuances is like something like nuances. I'm finding out like there are nuances in thing that I don't totally get. But it's fun to try. Okay. I think the head looks also like too long now. And then the ears. Kind of just sticking out of the head. And then whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Kind of rabbit ears. Skull of Court, nice to have you here. I'm good. I'm drawing Digimon. kind of really thin at the end. Relatively. Okay. Then we have in the back here, we have a bit like, we can like draw it like this or something. Like this or like this. I think like on the right side, like this one here could like a bit more, or like on the left side. Select all. Select all. No. Okay. Much nice character design in Digimon, yes. I think that's because like in Digimon, they like really like focused on making the designs cool, right? So it appeals to the male power fantasy. Or also like female power fantasy. Power fantasy in maleness. Plus there also like female designs. The eyes are still too big somehow. Make them even smaller. Before, after. Before, after. I think there needs to be a bit more open. This is too high. Then let's finish like these things here. I guess like here they get like relatively big. So and here too, so like here they get relatively big. Something like that. Then delete like these lines here. What? Oh, this was the eyes. The eye layer. Copy those things on the other layer. Okay, and then let's delete those things here. And the thing is, like, I think like I'm getting it relatively on model, or like at least more on model than I had before. But I'm still adding my style a tiny bit, right? It's not like total copy. I think that's nice. Of course, like with like nuance, I will get better with nuance with time, I think. But I think it's going nicely. Let's add a bit more guess the ears could be like a bit. The ears could be a bit like less like things overlapping each other and stuff. Maybe I'll add here a few like things so that it's like showing that this is like the right texture. It's not in the original, but it's fine. We add like more. We make it more like this. See? The eyes. I'm having so much fun, I think. Let's see, what if we like have the eyes even more like this, right? Maybe now he's angry. I like the other one more. More demonized. I think it could look a bit more like towards you. Maybe just like getting a bit more together. Delta Rune tomorrow, right. I also want to play it. So I think I will play it probably on Saturday and then not spoil anything, right? So I mean, like, I'm also fine with spoilers, I think. But I'll do my best. I almost not see like the highlight in there, sadly. Okay. Then this would be like a front-facing thing, right? Let's just like add the space. He's really buff, right? So that's important. Maybe... Try Asgard. Yes, I can do it. I can draw Asgard. To make it not too like... not too everything around, right? Like some things could also be a bit angled. We will squish together, I think. Like this. Also, this is totally not artistic interpretation, right? This is totally what we have here on the example, right? Clashing out between him and Leomon. Yeah, that sounds good. Wait, what does clashing mean? Also, Serendip says, I'm sad that I was slightly motivated to draw after talking with you the other day, but then I got hit so hard with allergies. Oh no, please be safe. I don't like allergies. Can we make this more 3D? Maybe we just need to add the arms more. Which pose should I make again? I'm again not thinking about the pose, right? Yeah, I think like it's like a more like down angle pose, so like the traps are not that high. That's probably good. And then like his shell thing. Oh, also maybe the needs to be smaller, or maybe everything else needs to be just bigger. I'm a genius. Like that. That's a shadow here. Also saw like some Bleach anime stills and stuff. Like that they even like draw like this like shadow under the chin. They draw it in even though they color it in the anime, right? Which is really funny too, I think. Like they want to keep the texture for the thing. Too much neck. Too many necks, kind of. It's kind of too much in this angle, I think. Yeah, it's too much. To tone this down, just pushing it more inwards. Then it's kind of fine. No, it's still distracting, I think. Delete this here. Oops. There's some bulk missing, right? Oops. To be like his shell or something. Maybe you don't see it too much. I mean, like he's hunched over, right? So like maybe you do see it. Eternal says. And Idra says, little muscles, yes. And little lips sounds good, second wolf god. And then Serenip says, actually, Blood, have you ever thought of making some kind of community event? That sounds fun. Or contest, kind of like upcoming Tomodachi video, but with an art collab under theme instead. That sounds great. Then I could like kind of like say like nice things to the art, right? I think it's definitely a good idea for the future. What would a good idea be for the art though? A topic. Let's give him massive arms, right? Just like massive triceps. Because like in the real one he also has massive triceps. He even has like the separation between triceps and triceps and brachialis. Like straight, like different. It's even too much. Delete this helplines. This one. Something like this, like it shows a tiny bit that it's like switching through. Too much detail going on here. I think it breaks up nicely like the shapes, right? Yeah, it's too much. Maybe just like one or something. Can make it like a bit like less. with. Down a bit. It's kind of like where the light hits, right? Maybe not as much. Here, but then delete this thing here. Beautiful Forgotten Island. What's that? What is Forgotten Island? Oh, maybe I can just like draw this thing here so that we can show the 3D form by having it drape over. And it's also like really big, right? It goes over the led, so like it goes over here or something. Needs to be straighter. How can I show like here that it's like kind of like show it like that it's kind of like goes like this? Right? Kind of like this. It should show it more, right? Something like that, right? Tut man nicht abmodel. So maybe can be a bit more like this. This can be a bit more. Or is this too much? Too much, it looks like gummy. We will figure it out sometime. Oops. And this one here, it's also kind of wrap around a bit, right? Oh, passive fix can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I did biceps day today. Also, it's like trying to look and pec bounce, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ta-da! We are trying to draw this Digimon. Pseudomon. I scaled the head down. I think it needs more 3D-ness in the pecs though. Maybe like this part here. Approval. That's great. I will make you proud as a Digimon fan. Let's see. Maybe something even like this. Oh, I like that it has like this, like a bit triangle shape. Or even like this. It's kind of like one of those cases again where it's like, if it's like more big, it doesn't mean it looks more big, right? To the sun, come on, ball. Relatively straight. Relatively straight. Relatively. Is better. Before. Not sure. Needs to be round, but not too round. Think. Maybe something like this. And Treasure Hunter, welcome back. Here too. Like a tiny bit more. And no. Maybe something like this. Really difficult. You can go back to this anytime, right? And rings, welcome. Look, I'm drawing Digimon. Or at least I'm trying to draw Digimon. What's if we like make like a giant like streak like this? Does this work? Maybe. That added a tiny bit of like shape. And I'm not sure like what to put down here. No. Maybe just like something like that. Maybe something like that. Later we can have it with shading, right? But like right now it looks more 3D that way. You can also like add them here, just like so we get the 3D shape. And if it doesn't mean anything. Shows the 3D shape nicely, okay. The thing is with the 3D shape, this part here, I want to show more that it's like bulging out, right? Or that it's kind of like a relatively long thing. Maybe the biceps just need to be bigger. But then we don't see this part, right? And it also needs to retain the shape, I think. The shape is really important. Like kind of like kind of boxy. Oh, it's just behind the pegs. Very buff one, exactly. I mean, like the original one is also relatively buff, right? So I thought like I need to buff it even more, and like I think maybe the arms still need to be bigger. Maybe the arms still need to be bigger. Maybe I can make the arms just bigger by just getting the arms from it. Let's connect these things. These things here. Let's test like maybe the whole shoulder area should be bigger. Let's see. Need to like split them. Now the arm is big enough. Maybe the arms are a bit too big now. But the arms are really big here, or like the shoulder, right? Like the shoulder and head are almost the same size. Or like the shoulders are a bit bigger. Glowing Moments, welcome. Which animated movie are we gonna see this year? I'm not sure. Glowing Moments says, keep up the good work plan. Thanks so much. Maybe these arm sizes is enough. Oh, I'll also be right back. I'll get even more water. Everyone stay hydrated. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Rings, you take care. And thanks for dropping by. And Lana says, the veins are a nice touch. Holy cow. Thanks so much. The thing is, I think the veins are nice, but one thing is like this is bothering me, that it's kind of so like weird shape. I can change like the shape of it or something. Oops. Maybe something like this more. What was this weird shape, right? And the other thing is this part here. I want to find out. Should he just hold his hands like this? Or like on his knees or something, right? Maybe he's sitting like this. The thing is with Wayne's is like, what I notice is that you can show the 3D form nicely with them, right? So I like to use them. Like flexing, animating. I tried animating before, but it's really time consuming, right? So I could animate peg flexing easily, I think, relatively. But then like the arms also have to move and stuff. Right, the redeem animation is animated by me. It's the wrong angle, but yeah, I think like this angle, this angle of the fingers actually fits more on this side, but then I just have to like kind of mirror this part here. Oops. Yeah, I think that this works kind of. Oops. Like this. Maybe something like this. And for the other hand, let's also like this is what it would be kind of. We have like a bit like turned inside. these things and then these things, kind of. These things and then these things. Too many lines. Then here. Welcome back, Gabe. See if we can make sense of this. I will delete all of those lines here. Oops. Let's see. Maybe put this even lower opacity. Digimon, exactly. Let's see if we can do this. I'm a bit scared. I'm a tiny bit scared, but we can do it. Hmm. Das war pumpkin. Okay, let's start with the other thing here. Let's start with this thing here. second. Pause this a bit. I should have like the font maybe behind it. Maybe easy to. Exactly. Leon has a vibe now. Continue here first. You can only see this part. Difficult. At least it has like this like weaves here. Was it back flex or back bounce? Or was it flex? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This was back bounce and was it flex? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hello. Back bounce I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Ma is is there. Welcome. Konbanwa. Konbanwa. Hey, draw. Okay, I think like this like wraparound thing was kind of nice. Triceps is here a bit unsure. And I think now we can also try, like what we have now different is basically the biceps. I'm totally like redrawing it. Maybe like I'll save it as another version. I think we can show the biceps direction maybe by drawing the vein differently, right? Oops. Like this more. No, this is not better. I like this here. Just needs a few adjustments. So I think for this one here, let's not confuse ourselves too much. For the biceps, we want to find out to make it a bit more 3D, right? Let's see. How can we make the biceps more 3D? It should be like totally up here, right? And it should totally be like whoosh until it's there, and like it's kind of like out from here, right? Like this is like out. So like this is something. And then I guess like we will have the vein a bit more closer to the brachialis, right? There's like a name for the vein, but I'm not sure how it's called. Wait a second, I should not say I'm not sure how it's called. I should know the name of this vein, right? Because when I'm drawing it every time, I don't have to know it, but it's maybe fun. The cephalic vein? Cephalic vein. The cephalic vein, also called the antecubital vein, is a superficial vein in the arm. It's the longest vein of the upper limb. Is it limb or limb? It's limb, right? It starts at the anatomical snuff box. What's a snuff box? It's like some kind of... Finally, beginning in the radial dorsal aspect of the hand. Snuff box. On the radial end of the dorsal venous network of hand and ascend along the radial lateral side of the arm, lateral side, subrachialis side. Blah 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 blah. Of the arm at the elbow, it communicates with the basilic vein. It communicates. What does communicate mean? Like merge? Basilic vein via the medial cubital vein. It is provided with 14 pairs of valves, of which 5 occur in its antebrachial portion, 7 in its brachial portion, and 1 in its union with the axillary vein. Okay, let's see. That sounds easy, right? Basilic vein. Cephalic vein. Accessory descending cephalic vein. Cephalic vein. Cephalic vein. Basilic vein. Cephalic vein. Basilic vein. That's kind of cool, right? Like, I think like if I know this, that will make my art even better. Even if it's a bit kind of like kind of this like science emoji, right? Wait a second. I'll quickly check how it looks. Oh, like this nerd emoji plan. Nerd emoji. covers this. Is it me or has the a noticeably small head? Maybe I can make it a bit bigger, but look. This head is too big, right? Maybe I can make it a bit bigger. He's called Pseudomon, I guess. But yeah, like head thing, I have it in an own layer, so afterwards I can like find out which sizes are the best. Like if I like duplicate it, I can also like scale it up a tiny bit, but not too much. Maybe this is better than this. This is a bit too small maybe, and this is maybe just right. Hard to say though. So we wanted to check this thing here, right? So maybe this is like the science corner. Perfect. Okay, it's perfect now. I'll write like science corner or something. Oops. Okay, so I have nice handwriting. Thanks so much. Normally my handwriting is not this nice, but I'm trying really hard here because like I noticed some people like in comics, manga. I'm not sure if it's in comics, but probably the same. Write their text with handwriting. And I will not use it in every thing, but maybe I will use it in some panels, bubbles. The thing is, there are a lot of art tutorials out there where the handwriting is like, I cannot read it. Maybe it's because I'm like not native English, but I cannot read them, and that makes me so frustrated. Like, I don't want to learn like decipher the hieroglyphs for the art tutorial to understand it, right? Cephalic vein. The thing is, my R's and my V's look really close, right? So like I'm not sure how I can like draw the V differently. Vein. Outside. Brachialis biceps. Basilic vein. And I guess like the basilic vein is kind of like smooched between brachialis and like biceps and like the end of the brachialis. It's like looks under the biceps. Basilic. Inside. Biceps. Triceps. Give us this picture planner handsome librarian professor. Serendip says, do you always write manuscript and never cursive? I wrote just cursive in like middle school, but I think it's just hard to read, right? Like if I would write this in cursive, it would be, can I even write in cursive anymore? Cephalic. But But you see the problems, right? My C doesn't look good. And how do we write it? Vein? Like this? Outside. Like I think I forgot like some Is this readable? It's kind of readable, right? I'm trying really hard. And it says, I tend to switch between cursive and manuscript depending on letters. Although I've been told it's nice handwriting. Nice. Like, I feel like when I like wrote in middle school, I was told it's bad handwriting. Because like, if I wanted to like write really fast, right? So like it got really ugly. So like, if I write like really fast, it would be cephalic vein outside brachialis. Like this could be also my handwriting, right? Can you still read this? I think the most problem was when it was like kind of like a writing test where you just have to like write really fast, right? So interesting. Oh, and Liko, welcome. Welcome, Liko. Look what we are drawing right now. Ta-da! I guess what would be nice here if like... Oops. What would be nice here if this is like the end of it. We see like the other part of the biceps. It doesn't really work that way, does it? Okay, let's continue this. But yeah, basically... Yes, uniform, right? Maybe like this. Maybe... something like this. But then this here... or maybe the vein like this. Not like that, but like maybe here. Maybe that's bad. It's also kind of too round now. Maybe I should just like delete this here. Then it's like smooshed between and then it's fine. Something like this, right? And then like you can like show it like here again maybe, but it should go like down to there, right? Or maybe these need to be different. But then it doesn't follow the form, right? Maybe just be like this? But then it's again like too far away from the brachialis. I think. Tiku says, I love it. You must love this improving so fast. Rainy, thanks so much. This is not like the most dynamic pose, right? But I think it makes sense to like spend a bit time on those things still. Like it will help me with dynamic poses too. So it's like when I get like kind of like recommendation what to study, often it's a bit hard to say if it's like the most effective way, right? It's like I guess like I can feel a lot what I need to study, and I need to study a lot, right? So it's basically like it doesn't really matter what you study too much, or maybe it does, but I think like I'm happy with my progress, right? Doesn't follow the form too much, so it can be like will it be like this, or would it be more like this? No, it would be more like this, right? I think it's more like that. Could also like technically like show up this thing here, but I think it doesn't show too much normally. And I like that this is kind of a triangle shape, right? Right, it's really hot. Where am I? Well, I am. And Cedric says, Blen, hello, because you cannot come, but wishes you a great stream. Thanks so much. Oh, that's so nice. And here, also like, looks really unsure, right? But I just want to like delete a bit things so it doesn't like look as like totally rigid. Like this. Wait. Okay. Then maybe make all those things smaller in general. More. these weak things here. Give me this. What if the plant's avatar PNG needs some variety, like where letter checker? That's true, but I have this one here. I have this one here. But maybe it's more comfy for this weather. Tado Shaden, welcome. Tado Shaden, it's both of your names. Welcome. Thanks so much. Look, I'm thriving. I'm thriving, and I should like draw that second hand to see what I retained of the knowledge or something. Oops. We'll drink a bit of the milk. Yeah, the sad thing about the leather thing, like the leather jacket, so just fit me right? So it means maybe I don't fit anymore into it because of my arms, and that means it's sad, right? But it's leather, so maybe it will take on my shape if I fit into it and wear it much. Yes, apron plan, exactly. Okay, let's get into the science corner again. Maybe I should make like a science corner like this every time. Like look at this like emoji, and it's nice. Nice. I should wear it again, but what if my biceps get red because they're so restricted? Okay. What if official arm veins? Perfect, so much. Yeah, I guess like my default one is the suit, but I also often wear this one. I like apron or tank top apron. Yes, I should make a shirtless video. Train to Busan. Isn't that like a zombie movie? I'm scared. I'm just really scared. Superficial form Wayne's lateral side. Let's see. It's so disgusting. Like it's like naked humans without skin. Do you later give a fix much? Okay, let's just continue for now. I'm not 100% sure where to place. easy, right? Just draw everything. It's like, you are a muscle artist, name every vein in the human body. Okay. So... still the cephalic vein, I guess. But it's cool that it does like this V thing, right? So I guess... I'll make it back up. So I guess if you think about this here, then it's more like... That doesn't look as good, I think. Once again. It should go here, and then there should be like more like here or something. Like V thing, right? Like maybe can go here. That doesn't flow as nicely. Maybe something like that. What was this? Maybe something like that. Maybe it like this. I'm not sure. Or it was like this. No, it's like this. So like, just like, let's delete. Parts of them so they don't look like S pronounced. Okay, Ben. Oh, I can do that. Okay, Ben says, can you read my Roman novels? I can read them. True, it is. It is 6 and 7. This is such a weird meme.
Uguiren just followed.
Nice. I love all your emotes. Okay. 6 and 7. It's easy, right? I don't like that there are like 2 of these things now. But I guess like... cephalic vein. Accessory cephalic vein. I guess like this one here is this one, and this one here is that one. So they do exist, but maybe we can like tone them down a bit. It's not too distracting or something. Maybe something like that. Okay, where were we again? This one here too, right? This is meant to be the basilic vein. So many sciencey words. You're totally turning into this science emoji. Or like this nerd emoji. Okay. Okay, let's quickly try to... Let's add more here. Delete a bit here. You can also like do a bit of it like this, right? I'm not sure if I should use it though, or if it's just distracting. Is it good or is it not good? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not totally convinced. But maybe it's just fun line variation. Saber Asia says, Blunt's art is improving every stream. Thanks so much, Blunt's art is improving every stream. Thanks so much. I hope I'm improving. I'm doing my best. Also, like, I put really much time into it, which is a good thing. The thing is, like, I'm sometimes like scared that like it's hard to measure if I'm improving or not, but because like I guess like acquiring knowledge is hard to like measure, right? Like you can get yourself a test or something, but then it's still not really knowing. Like knowledge is just like nebulous. Something like that. Okay, let's do the second arm. I'm a bit scared. Second arm. Okay, we need a bit more space here. So the science corner. Oh, whoops. Oops, not like this. But yeah, what do you think with like my writing? I think this looks like doctor, you cannot read it. This looks like nice in a journal, but at first glance still harder to read than this, right? So I think like this is still nice, but you take like 2 seconds to read it, right? So I think I should just use this. I'm totally using too many layers, but it's fine. I will clean it up later. The other arm. Okay, so let's see. Let's first like get the placement of the hand things right? Or like, I think I drew the other arm somewhere before, right? Where was it again? There, no, there. This one here, right? So let's see. I guess like a tiny bit more up. We have 1, 2, 3. And then we have this thing here more in the center turned. So this again, like this. Like this. Then we can like see like the fat of the hand here. And maybe on the other side too, right? The other side here. Like that. More like this. Then turn it a bit. It's not exactly the same as the other one. Ta-da. And then go on. So let's see. This big thing. Then can like put like all these things to the arm part. So select overlapping vectors. Oh, Roblox the Utah, welcome. Hi Plan, EP time, but I wanted to pop in to say hello. Don't forget to share the vibey music too. Oh yes! Yes, I will do that. I will write it down again, sorry. Share vibey music. Which one was that again? I will check later. Share the vibey music. Yes, thanks so much. Desert thingy. Oh, that's the one that I'm playing right now, right? Desert thingy. I have to make a cover art for it. Thanks so much. What are these things here? To have this here like that. And then like take this totally from here. I guess the thumb is here, right? So like it needs to get even further than that. This is something like this. And here we can like maybe smooch it a bit together. Like this, right? These things. Okay. I know I'm using like really many layers, but it makes my head relaxed or something. Big Mac, ASMR, welcome. Oh, are you a fan of ASMR? It could even be like a tiny bit higher. This maybe. Delete these things again. here the cephalic vein again. Also, don't confuse the cephalic vein with the brachiocephalic vein, which is something inside the torso. Yeah, that's like inside the torso, like between the lungs or something. So, cephalic vein, arm. And there's brachiocephalic artery, which is also in the torso. Okay. I'm getting really hungry, so like I will not color this today. Or maybe we'll color it later off stream, but having really much fun drawing these things on stream. I like if they're like tiny bit like also being straight and stuff. Also happy Fight Month. We'd like it more if it's here. Okay. That option would be here. But I think it's fun to try it here this time. A bit rounder. Then again, like all these things break up so it doesn't look as mechanical. Yeah, I think I'm learning a lot. Also not be like all the same kind of sizes, right? Right here. It should be like down there. Technically, yes, right? This was there. This again is like whoosh. Something like that. This goes more down though. Let's do this new. Then delete a bit here and okay. Then here, let's say it's again this like a V-shape thing, right? I'd say it goes like maybe. Maybe something like this. Like here, maybe you would see like the shadow too, but like if I delete it, then I think it looks more 3D. Almost. Or like half deleted or something. Ta-da! There's a lot of kind of like vein studies today. I hope it's not too boring. But it was good practice. And we can totally like use this tool when we color it to make it really look 3D. But this thing here, oops. This thing here. Just throw it. Nice. Then maybe to continue this while thinking about the shape, right? Something like this maybe. No, it doesn't work. Later we'll like make like a really dark shadow here, right? So like it shows that it's like Okay. And then maybe something like, just like a hint of apps or something. Delete like these things for now. Make it. Where's my mouse? Apps. Let's see. We have like this thing. What? Would be like a bit off. Clear ticket here says, yeah, it has been improving time after time. Keep up the good work plan. Thanks so much. Means a lot to me. I want to learn every day. Then I can make a comic and more commissions and stuff. It's like delete these things here. Once again, more 3D. I think I'm getting the hang of like showing more 3D-ness in my art. But just like looking at what is overlapping. Which is much easier than thinking about 3D form, right? But I guess like it's kind of the same concept a bit. Like it's not exactly the same concept. It's basically like if it's just flat from the front, right? You have this, and you have like maybe this behind it, and then you delete this. Does it look like it's behind it? I think so, right? And then you have a like 3D shape, and something behind it, maybe a cube. Maybe like something like this, like really small, right? And this also does the same thing, right? Like, and that makes it more 3D. The thing is, we don't see like the separation line here now. I want to see the line here, so maybe we can make it a bit translucent, or we can make it so that it's more here. Because that's an important line, right? Then this shape here is wrong. Not exactly in the middle. A bit more to the left. Sudamon, out of RT, welcome. We are drawing Sudamon. Something like this, maybe. I like it showing the thing though. Maybe we'll find it out. Maybe we can like still show it somehow. Okay, let's focus on the apps now. Not the belly button, I just want to like show that like duration of it or something. Like that. But then he's kneeling, right? What was this thing here? Alright, it was just like me showing like the kind of like... Alright, I deleted that, right? Wait, 1 second. Confusing myself now. To show like okay. Maybe the app should be a bit wider. I think they probably should be a bit wider, so all these things. And here too. But then it's like, if it's like here, can make it disappear in the middle, I think. Make it smaller. Nice. I think that's fun. Alright, I should just like hit it with cross-hatching, then it's not as like okay, maybe like a little bit of cross-hatching here. Nice. Here. And this one here, that was like under the belt. Can just move here or something. Nice. These things. Okay. And I'm not sure where I had like the things for the idea for the legs. Where are they? Not there. Edit them. This was with the smaller head. And with the big head. I think like the bigger head is like right now perfect. I'm not sure where I have the leg thing saved, but I have it saved somewhere because I have like an older version of this file, of course. So yeah, I think like now I really need food though, and thanks to all, thanks so much everyone. I need to get more food to think, but I think today's practice session was fruitful, and the fruits of our labor are a buffed up Digimon that was already really buffed before, so we had to buff it up even more so we can make a point. Yes. Yes, everyone get food and drink enough, right? And yeah, thanks everyone for letting me like have this space where I can find my groove, kind of. I totally found my groove. Okay. I will now check who to rate. Also, Science Corner. Okay, but yeah, anyways. I also like that it kind of like shows, I think like the stream, like I'm recording all the streams, right? Like it's VODs on YouTube, so I think you can kind of see the art journey that we have, which is really fun, right? It's kind of like a logbook of progress or something. Okay, I will check now who to rate. Who to rate. Who to rate. Rate channel. I'm following. There's so many people. Who should I rate first? There are many people I want to rate, kind of, but I think for now, because it says Birthday Wolf, and also because I haven't rated him a lot, I will rate Signal Orion. And let's write him a happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday attack. Something like that. Like a smile I can use. maybe that works. I'm not sure if this melee works for everyone, but if not, then just write the beep of the attack or anything you like. Anyways, see you all and bye bye. And I really need food now. So bye bye. Ja.